Good afternoon, drivers, and welcome to Select One. This is an introduction to the e-log system we have here at Select One, which is from Driver Tech. I will be going over HOS, how to certify logs, how to accept corrections if one is needed, PC regulations, in the event you get pulled over by police, your inbox, your outbox, and your freeform messages, when you log in, you will log into the US 8 page. It will have your name. Your status will be in off-duty. Here's a breakdown of the US 8 page. Up front, you have your 70-hour clock. You have your 11-hour clock, your 14-hour clock, and your 8-hour clock. Over here is your 10-hour break. You've got your split set. You got 34-hour reset and your 30-minute break. Up here on the right, you have today's log. You have more timers, which is where you will find your recap hours should you be running recap. And on the bottom, you've got drive mode normal. This is where you use to switch from drive mode normal to personal convenience. When you switch to PC, you will have a sheet that pops up, what is allowed, what is prohibited. After reading both, you elect to hit yes. You will have move after loading and unloading, off-duty personal move, commute to and from home, law enforcement request. In order to lock in PC, you will tap it. It will flash back to your US 8 clock. This is your PC clock. Please do not forget to switch back to normal mode after using PC. You do that by going back to drive mode personal, tapping normal, and it's back to your regular clock. When you're using off-duty on this log, you will notice that you have several options. You have end of shift, which would ask you for a 34, yes or no. At the end of that, it will ask you for a driver vehicle inspection report. Following that, you have break. Following that, you have part of sleeper berth rest. The log works as a normal log, off-duty, sleeper, driving, on-duty. All of your on-duties need to have a comment. In here you will see all of the on-duty comments. Beginning of shift / pre-trip. Inspection should you be in a wait station or a side of the road for inspection by DOT. Load, unload, fuel stop, check in and out of customer. When using your log during the work week, always use sleeper berth over off-duty. Using sleeper will give you a split break option for an 8-2 or a 7-3. Using off-duty, the computer thinks you go home and it will not give you the option to do so. How to certify logs. You go to logs. You highlight the day. Over in the right-hand corner, you will see Add and Certify. Click Certify. This screen will pop up. You hit Agree. It certifies the log. How to check that it's certified? Click back. You'll come up with this clock right here, which will have the green check marks all the way up. The more green check marks up to the current date, DOT is less inclined to picking and prodding even more. In the event you get pulled over by DOT and they want to see a log extension out the door, you will go here to Options. You will click on the Enforcement View tab. It's going to ask Required Driver Portal Passport to exit Enforcement View. We're going to click No. It'll pop up with 4 options. The first option is to email the logs to the officer directly to their computer. Send HOS to enforcement. The DOT officer will type in his name or her name. They will put in their address and they will submit. They will probably ask you for logs out the door. In the event they ask you for logs out the door, you go back and you go to the 4th option. Under the 4th option, you put your phone into airplane mode. You open up your Wi-Fi. You look for the DT number your device is giving off. Your password is DriverTech. You will sign in and follow the prompts. It will lead and lock your phone out just to logs so the cop can be satisfied that the log made it out the door. Back to the main screen, US 8. PC here is 30 miles a day. We do not have creeper mode, so in the event you are moving your truck without a pre-trip in, it will go into instant violation. In order to avoid that, you will go to drive mode normal, PC, and you will just use off-duty personal move to move your truck any 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet. It does not matter. If you're not logging into PC to move your truck will go into instant violation. Going to main screen now. You will use the mailbox. Anything in the inbox is what dispatch had sent you. Anything in the outbox is anything you sent to dispatch. Send is where you find your macros. You go to Form. You've got macros 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Arrive shipper, depart shipper, arrive stop, depart stop, arrive consignee, empty call, and load confirmation. When dispatch sends you an information or your load on the computer, you will go to option number 7, load confirmation. For instance, you'll put in load number 0011917. Can I pick up on time? Yes. Can I deliver on time? Yes. Send to dispatch. When arriving or departing shipper, you will hit arrive at shipper. You will once again type in your load number, in this case 0011917. Send. After you are loaded, you will go back and you will send your depart shipper, macro number 2. In this case again, load number 0011917. Your trailer number. Did you drop trailer there? We're going to say no. Your inbound and your outbound trailer should be the same. You put your bill of lading number in. We'll just go ahead and do that. Number of pieces. We'll say you've got 1,500 pieces on this. Your load weighs 38,000 pounds. it's going to ask you for temperature. All too often, your shippers will set your temperatures. We'll say 15 degrees. Actual temperature, 15 degrees. Reefer set on start stop? No. Reefer always set to continuous here. Yes. Overage or shortage? Did you have anything left over in the trailer? If so, please contact dispatch immediately so we can take care of that. In this case, we're going to say nothing was left over. Can I make my next stop on time? Yes. Now we have departed shipper. Go back to form. We arrived at our customer for delivery. So we put in arrive at consignee. Again, we put that load number in 0011917. Send. And then when you finish and you get empty, you go back and you send in your empty call. The reason we want you to do this is for customer check-in and check-out. It is easier for us to send a digital snapshot to our customers to let us know and let them know what time we got there and what time we left in the event of detention or any other various things that a broker or a customer may want. So in this case again, 0011917. Did you drop trailer? Nope. Driver on load? Nope. Bill of lading signed? Yes. Continue to go down. Reefer set continuous? Yes. Was there any shortage or overage? Nope. Send. So now that you've sent your empty call, you can now turn around and tell dispatch, empty, ready for a load. That takes care of the macro portion. There is a little gift for you guys on here. We do have navigation on here. Not quite sure how it works. You're going to have to play around with it, but it is a truck route. It gives you two options, both toll road and non-toll road. DriveWise is also on here. DriveWise also pops open 3 miles before a scale by itself. You do not need to open it up. Driving at night, the computer is blaring loud. You go to System Info. That's where you find your mute button. It's also where you find your screen dimmer. Okay, this concludes our driver tech and ELD training service. Any questions, refer back to your safety or your dispatch, and have a great day.